Among the detox diets to eliminate toxins from our body, the mono diet is becoming more and more popular. But what type of diet is it, and is it safe for our organism? Mono diet is recommended for those who fear the fast or those who have practiced it and wish to continue the effects. Mono diet is a rest period for the whole body, purification and revitalization. What is the mono diet? Just as it sounds, people on the monotrophic diet or mono diet eat only one food for several weeks in order to shed pounds faster. There are many different types of mono diets, depending on the food of choice. Some might follow an egg mono diet, a banana mono diet, or even a potato mono diet. Why does it speed up weight loss? Limiting a diet to only one food will inherently cut down on the total amount of calories consumed. It can also trigger a loss of water weight and reduced bloating. But as experts agree, extreme, immediate weight loss isn't likely to last. The principle of mono diet. The principle is simple: we eat only one food during the same meal, for a whole day or 2 to 3 days. To be followed if we are well. We generally start by doing a mono diet one evening the first week, then 3 nights the second. The third week you can spend a whole day starting with the evening meal. The ideal, 3 days in a row at the time of the change of season. The diet to eliminate toxins. There are lots of toxins that accumulate in our body from different sources: pollution, tobacco, alcohol, energy drinks, food additives. Several diets have been developed to eliminate all these toxins from our body, such as fasting, for example. The mono diet is also part of these miracle diets whose objective is to purify our organism. But what is that exactly? The mono diet corresponds to the ingestion of a single food, often a fruit, a vegetable, or a complete cereal, in all its possible forms: juice, puree, compote. For up to 3 days. For example, many apple, carrot, celery, cherry or rice mono diets have emerged in recent years. Regenerating our organs. The goal is to regenerate our organs, mainly the intestine, which is often neglected when it is the source of many disorders if not taken care of. Moreover, it is one of the organs that accumulates the greatest number of toxins. To detoxify the body, the mono diet is usually done in the following manner: count 3 days of preparation, 3 days of diet based on a single food, and 3 days of return to normal. On the first day of preparation, remove sugar, fat and meats. On the second day, it is necessary to eliminate cereals, dairy products and fish. On the third day, eat only fruits and vegetables. You can then begin your 3-day diet, for example, an apple-based one, cooked or raw, while drinking plenty of water. After 3 days, gradually resume your usual diet by following the same pattern. A diet that is not without danger. Currently, no medical studies can prove the beneficial effects of a mono diet. And, if some say that mono diets are effective, many testimonials darken the picture with adverse effects: intestinal disorders, stomach ache, weight gain, great fatigue, etc. Thus, eating only one food for 3 days could have adverse effects on your organism, depending on the selected food. Moreover, this type of diet can also create disgust with a certain type of food. It would be a pity to deprive yourself of delicious vegetables and fruits. Finally, fruit-based mono diets can cause too high a sugar intake, for example, in the case of grape-based mono diets. Finally, you may suffer from severe nutritional deficiencies if you consume only one kind of food. As a result, health professionals say it is a hazardous diet and do not recommend it. How can you purify your organism? Yet there are many techniques to purify your body. First, practicing physical activity is essential to detoxify your body. You do not have to go to the gym 3 times a week, but just walking every day can already have beneficial effects. In addition, it is possible to go through a detox diet without constraint, for example, by eating only whole fruits, vegetables and various cereals for 2 days, or by severely limiting red meats and fats. And, in the case of little guilty pleasures, like a 3-cheese lasagna in the middle of the winter, prefer soups and broths during the following 2 days. A balanced and diversified diet allows your organs to regenerate and your body to regain strength, while sports and the consumption of certain drinks, green tea and sugar-free infusions, will detoxify your body every day. So no need to deprive yourself. Why it supposedly works. For 14 days, a mono diet dictates eating only one food item every day, like bananas. Or consuming one type of food daily, such as all fruits, all meats or all veggies. Nothing else should be added to this. However, you may switch up the type of foods for each meal. Chicken for lunch and a plate of kale for dinner. The goal of this diet is to break your system from what your body is used to consuming. This is to somehow reset everything before starting on a much healthier diet plan or eating habits. For some people, the word diet basically just means putting structure around one's eating habits. Diets are just a set of rules people feel are essential for imposing discipline on oneself. Others view these set of rules as the key to weight loss because it makes things simple, while the limited choices of a diet plan render the dieter to make easier decisions. Fact is, many dieters do get stressed just by having to say yes or no to different options every day. The mono diet cuts out all thinking from making the right food combos or the optimum amount of macros and counting beneficial calories every day. All you need to do is stick to one rule. Eat one food item or one type of food every day for 10 to 20 days max. What this diet claim leans on how the body is able to release the proper digestive enzymes needed to fully digest food because there are fewer enzymes and nutrients the body has to process. This allows the digestive system to perform better because it works less and optimizes absorption of nutrients and kicking those pesky cravings to the curb. It is important to note though, that these claims were all made by bloggers, and people who say they have tried it and succeeded with results of weight loss. No dietitian or doctor has ever come up to back these with scientific facts and evidence. When did you last indulge in your favorite piece of fruit and really devoted time to enjoy every bite? Have you ever tried to eat as many bananas, mangoes, melons or berries as you feel like in one go? And we are merely talking about binge eating here. The point is that trying to live on a mono diet a couple of times a week or even every day if you desire to do so, is a great, almost liberating experience from a nutritional standpoint. It can add an interesting spice to your eating habits when you'd normally combine a variety of foods to prepare a raw or cooked dish. Typically, eating as much of one of your favorite foods in one meal is defined as a mono diet. It is a different experience to combining various foods in one meal. Let's point out the benefits of a mono meal and the difference to traditionally prepared meals. Easy on your digestion, especially if it's the first meal of the day. Cleansing effects on the intestinal tract. The fruit you choose for a mono meal are eaten raw and are easier digested than combining 3 or 4 different fruits to make a fruit salad. A mono meal is very nutritious. A mono meal is a great way to indulge in your favorite fruit on a regular basis and enjoying the moment of eating. You can't overeat on a mono meal because your taste will change to slightly sour once you feel satisfied. Eating a mono meal is a time saver in the morning. Fruit is peeled and cut into small pieces within 2 minutes. You can rediscover the real taste of a certain food and be able to distinguish between organic and non-organic fruits. You learn to listen to your body even more, depending on the time of the day and what type of training you've done. Your taste for a certain fruit reflects what the body needs at that moment. Some people do live on a mono diet for a while to detox and cleanse their system. This may only make sense for ultrarunners during the off-season or if you take a whole month off from sport. But some experts wouldn't recommend living on a mono diet for too long. The sport requires that the body is provided with sufficient amounts of nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, protein and fat. While it is true that mono meals based on a selected fruit provide plenty of carbohydrates, there isn't enough protein and fat in these meals over longer periods of time. Finally, take into account what experts caution that the mono diet can lead to a loss of muscle, sluggish metabolism, fatigue and perhaps even malnourishment. In most cases, any weight that is lost initially will be regained after returning to a normal diet. Do you want to know more about health and wellness? Would you like to know how to live a healthy and natural lifestyle? You have reached the right place, the Natural Healthy Lifestyle channel. We really would love you subscribe and activate the bell. It would be very appreciated. And remember, we love you. So we will help you to have a natural and healthy lifestyle. Take care of your health. And enjoy life.